Here is something most adults over 60 do not know about their kidneys. By the time kidney damage shows symptoms, by the time fatigue, swelling, or changes in urination become noticeable, a significant portion of kidney function may already be gone. Permanently. Because kidneys do not regenerate the way other organs do. The function lost is the function lost, which means the only intelligent strategy is protection before the symptoms arrive. And here is the specific window most adults over 60 are missing entirely. Every morning, after 6 to 8 hours without fluids, your blood is thicker than it should be. Your urine is more concentrated. And your kidneys are working harder than they need to filter a system that has been quietly stressed overnight. What you drink in the first 30 minutes of the day either extends that stress or ends it. In this video, I am going to give you 4 specific morning drinks that protect kidney function, reduce filtration stress, and support long-term kidney health after 60. And I am going to explain something that connects directly to your relationship that almost nobody else is talking about. The 4th drink, the one most relevant to women over 60 specifically, addresses one of the most common and least discussed disruptors of physical intimacy in later life. Stay with me. The morning most couples start wrong. Here is what most mornings over 60 look like. You wake up, you reach for the coffee. Within 30 minutes, you have had 1 or 2 cups. And nothing else. No water, no hydration, just caffeine on an already stressed system. That morning pattern, repeated daily for years, extends the overnight kidney stress window by hours. The concentration of toxins the kidneys are working to filter stays elevated longer than it needs to. And the subtle, cumulative cost of that daily pattern shows up not just in kidney health over time, but in the fatigue, the brain fog, and the morning irritability that most couples simply accept as part of getting older. It does not have to be that way. 4 drinks, consumed in the first 30 to 60 minutes of the day. That is the entire investment. And the return in kidney protection, in morning energy, in the clarity and warmth that starts the day right, compounds over weeks and months into something genuinely significant. 1 plain water, the most important drink you are probably skipping. First, immediately on waking. Before the lemon water, before the green tea, before anything else. A full 8-ounce glass of plain water the moment you wake up. Not after the coffee, not with the coffee, before anything else. Here is why the order matters. After 6 to 8 hours without fluids, blood viscosity increases significantly. Thicker blood is harder for the kidneys to filter. It moves more slowly through the glomeruli, the tiny filtering units, inside each kidney, placing measurably greater mechanical stress on tissue that cannot repair itself once damaged. 8 ounces of plain water, immediately on waking, begins to rehydrate the blood within minutes. Filtration stress drops. The kidneys start the day with support rather than strain. Here is the relationship cost of chronic mild dehydration that most people never consider. Even mild dehydration, the kind that produces no obvious thirst, measurably reduces cognitive performance, increases irritability, and impairs emotional regulation. Research shows that adults who begin the day dehydrated report significantly higher levels of fatigue, tension, and anxiety than those who begin adequately hydrated. The couple that starts the morning mildly dehydrated starts the morning already at an emotional disadvantage. The small frictions that get resolved easily when both people are well become harder to navigate when both people are running on overnight depletion. 1 glass of water before anything else. It is the cheapest relationship investment available. Plain water rehydrates the system. Drink 2 works on the kidneys at the chemical level. And it does something for kidney stone prevention that most people have never been told. 2. Warm lemon water, the stone preventer most people never use. Second, within 10 minutes of waking. Lemons contain one of the most useful compounds for kidney health available in any food. Citrate. Citrate works in the kidneys through a specific and well-documented mechanism. It binds to calcium in the urine, the calcium that would otherwise combine with oxalate or phosphate to form kidney stones. By binding to that calcium, citrate keeps it dissolved in the urine and prevents the crystal formation that leads to stones. Kidney stones affect a significant number of adults over 60. They are extraordinarily painful. They recur frequently in those who have had them. And they are significantly preventable through daily citrate intake. Half a lemon squeezed into warm water, consumed within 10 minutes of waking, provides meaningful citrate protection every single morning. Warm water, rather than cold for one specific reason. Warm water is absorbed more quickly by the gastrointestinal system. It also supports gentle digestive stimulation, activating the gut, and beginning the day's digestive process more effectively than cold water. Use water that is warm to the touch, not boiling. Hot water degrades vitamin C. Here is the relationship dimension of kidney stone prevention. Anyone who has passed a kidney stone will tell you it is one of the most acutely painful experiences the body can produce. The hospitalization, the recovery, the recurrence. A kidney stone event disrupts every aspect of daily life, including the physical closeness and daily routines that keep a relationship connected. Prevention is not just a health strategy. It is a relationship strategy. Half a lemon every morning, that is the entire investment. Drink 2 prevents crystal formation in the kidneys. Drink 3 works on the inflammation that damages kidney tissue from the inside. And its effect on the brain is something most people never connect to their morning tea. 3. Unsweetened green tea, the anti-inflammatory brain and kidney protector. Third, with or after breakfast. Green tea contains one of the most studied antioxidant compounds in nutritional science, epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG. In the context of kidney health, EGCG performs 2 specific protective functions. First, it inhibits mineral crystal nucleation. Crystal nucleation is the process by which mineral particles in urine begin to cluster and form the seeds of kidney stones. EGCG disrupts that clustering process, complementing the citrate from lemon water with a second mechanism of stone prevention. Second, EGCG reduces inflammatory signaling in kidney tissue. Chronic low-grade inflammation in the kidneys is one of the primary drivers of progressive kidney function loss after 60. Regular green tea consumption measurably reduces that inflammatory load, protecting the tubule cells and glomerular tissue that kidney function depends on. Here is what EGCG does beyond the kidneys. Green tea crosses the blood-brain barrier. EGCG reduces neuroinflammation, the same low-grade brain inflammation that drives cognitive fog, mood instability, and emotional reactivity in adults over 60. The couple that includes green tea in their morning routine is not just protecting their kidneys. They are starting the day with lower neuroinflammation, which means sharper thinking, more stable mood, and a greater capacity for the patience and warmth that every relationship runs on. 1 cup, unsweetened, with or after breakfast. The flavor is mild. The protection is significant. Drink 3 protects the kidneys and the brain simultaneously. But drink 4, the one I promised at the beginning, addresses something specific to women over 60. That is one of the most common and least discussed disruptors of physical intimacy in later life. And most women have never been told there is a simple morning drink that significantly reduces the risk. 4 diluted unsweetened cranberry juice, the UTI preventer most women need. Fourth, with breakfast. Urinary tract infections are significantly more common in women after 60. The decline in estrogen after menopause changes the pH and bacterial environment of the urinary tract, making it more susceptible to the E. coli bacteria, responsible for the vast majority of UTIs. And for many women over 60, UTIs are not occasional. They are recurring, persistent, and profoundly disruptive. Cranberries contain a specific class of compounds called proanthocyanidins. These compounds work through a mechanism that is genuinely elegant. They make the surface of the urinary tract slippery, not chemically hostile to bacteria, simply physically difficult to adhere to. E. coli bacteria require surface adhesion to establish infection. Proanthocyanidins remove the surface they need. Without adhesion, no infection. This is not the sugar-laden cranberry cocktail from the supermarket shelf. That product contains almost no therapeutic proanthocyanidins and enough sugar to actively worsen kidney health. The drink that works is pure unsweetened cranberry juice, diluted 50% with water to reduce acidity, consumed consistently every morning. Here is the connection most women have never had explained to them. Recurring UTIs are one of the most consistent and least discussed disruptors of physical intimacy in women over 60. The pain, the discomfort, the antibiotics and their aftermath. The recovery period. A UTI cycle can disrupt physical intimacy for weeks at a time, repeatedly throughout the year. For women who experience them regularly, the anticipation of recurrence alone creates a subtle avoidance of intimacy that neither partner may fully understand or name. Prevention is the most direct intimacy protection available. Not a medication, not a treatment. A morning drink, consumed consistently. That makes the urinary tract surface inhospitable to the bacteria responsible for the disruption. Share this section with the woman in your life. Or if you are that woman, start this drink tomorrow morning. Here is your complete morning kidney protection protocol. The moment you wake up, 8 ounces of plain water. Rehydrating the blood, ending the overnight stress window immediately. Within 10 minutes, warm lemon water. Citrate binding to calcium, stone prevention beginning. With or after breakfast, 1 cup of unsweetened green tea. EGCG, reducing crystal nucleation and kidney tissue inflammation. And reducing neuroinflammation in the brain simultaneously. With breakfast, diluted unsweetened cranberry juice. Proanthocyanidins, protecting the urinary tract. Reducing the recurring disruption that most women over 60 carry quietly. 4 drinks, 30 minutes of a morning. Protecting 2 organs that most people never think about, until the cost of not protecting them has already become irreversible. One important note before we continue. If you have been diagnosed with stage 3 or higher chronic kidney disease, or if you are managing conditions that affect potassium or fluid balance, please consult your physician before adding any of these drinks to your routine. Lemon water and cranberry juice in particular affect potassium levels in ways that may require monitoring in advanced kidney disease. For the majority of adults over 60 without existing kidney disease, these drinks are safe, well-studied, and genuinely protective. I want to leave you with a thought that goes beyond kidney health. The way a morning starts sets the tone for everything that follows. The energy level, the mood, the patience, the capacity to be warm and present with the person you share your life with. A morning that begins with these 4 drinks is a morning that begins with the body being supported rather than stressed. The kidneys protected, the blood rehydrated, the brain running on lower inflammation, the urinary tract defended. That is not a small thing. That is the foundation the rest of the day is built on. And a day built on that foundation. For both of you, together consistently, is a different quality of life than the one most couples over 60 are living. Start tomorrow morning with the water that is enough. Add 1 drink per week until all 4 are part of the routine. And notice, over the months ahead, how the mornings start to feel different. Lighter, clearer, more ready. For whatever the day and each other brings. Which of these 4 are you starting with tomorrow morning? Tell me in the comments, and if you already use any of them. I would love to hear what you have noticed. And if someone in your life, a partner, a friend, a sibling, is dealing with recurring UTIs or morning fatigue they cannot explain, share this video with them. Sometimes the most useful thing we can do is put the right information in the right hands at the right time. New video every week at Connected After 60. Subscribe so you never miss one. Take care of yourself and of each other.